Oh my gosh, babes, I went to ChatGPT to ask it how you can take a break. Yeah. Yes, I know. You haven't been taking a break. You have been overwhelmed by school, work, YouTube, staying at home with your parents, especially if you're an African kid, and you are just exhausted. You're tired. This is a guide on how to take a rest. Okay, okay, so you have reached this point of the video. Clap for yourself. Thank you for clapping for yourself. Okay, now imagine this. Okay, you have decided this year, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna become her or him, I'm going to do all these things to improve my life. Then by the end of the week you feel burned out and you feel like you're gonna give up. Is that you? It is. Oh my gosh, it's you. Yikes. Well, sit down, take a cup of water, because we are gonna be talking about the problem of why you are feeling the way you're feeling. Because let's be honest, you are very tired, exhausted, and you want to give up on your dreams and goals. I was there too. That was me literally last year and the years before. And I want to teach you how to lock in but still take a rest when you need one. Part 1: the problem and why you're resting is failing. Okay, now one of the reasons why you having problems taking a break is not because you don't know how to rest. Okay, yes, you don't know how to rest, but because you don't really understand why. Even when you take a break, like today, I'm gonna sleep in, but you still feel exhausted. Yeah. Well, number one, your mental load. You have so much in your brain that you feel like, how do I put it? You feel groggy. Okay, you are always sleep, probably on TikTok, always scrolling TikTok, Instagram, just doom scrolling, or YouTube shorts for those who like YouTube shorts. Yeah, or you just rest with no intention. You don't have a intention, and let me tell you what it does to your nervous system. Your nervous system will be like, oh my gosh, are we resting or are we doing another activity? Are we doing this, that, blah blah blah? And you're like, why do I feel exhausted even after resting? Well, if your mind is still working, your body isn't resting. Period. Period. So this is something I will tell you with all the kindness in my heart. Okay, all the kindness in my heart. Drop that phone. Leave that phone. Break up with it. Break up with it. Okay, because that's the beginning of your downfall. But let me just break it down for you so that you'll be able to understand a problem with its solution. Yay! Part 2: the problem and the solution. Okay. Okay, first of all, let's talk about your physical body. Yeah, you don't sleep well. You probably sleep maybe 8 hours to 9, depending on who you are. For me, I sleep for like 8 hours to 9 hours. If I don't, I might be very groggy. I also sleep a lot during the daytime, and that's actually a problem I am trying to combat. Okay, sleeping a lot is never always a good thing. Okay, when you sleep a lot, your body gets very tired because I really don't know why, but your body is very, very tired after taking a long sleep. So please make sure if you're gonna take a nap, make sure that your body is you haven't taken an afternoon nap. Okay, if you want, you can take like a 10-minute afternoon nap, maybe a rest to rewire your brain. Okay, away from your phone, away from noise, just you and your bed and quietness of maybe 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, you're not completely sleeping off, you're in a limbo. If you know, you know. Okay, Number two, something else is you should do stretching. Like sometimes hard workouts kind of spikes up your cortisol, especially as for women, and you find yourself very, very questioning why I'm not losing this fat. Yeah, well, now you know. Don't overdo it. Take rest days, and if you can't, do stretches. Do stretches, simple stretches, like, but do stretches. Do some stretches. Okay, doing less is actually a best and great way of relaxing, because you might be a go-getter like me. I'm gonna say by the end of January I'll be having that car, and you're broke, babes. You can't have a car if you are overworking yourself. Okay, you might have that car, but for what cost? Your body's all over the place, you feel groggy, you hate, and you are really easily irritated. So babes, take a rest and relax. Number two, mental rest. Now this one is my favorite. Okay, ask yourself why you feel always mentally drained, even when you on your rest days, even on the weekends. Maybe that's when you take your day off and you're feeling like, wow, I just don't feel it. I don't really feel it. So this is the problem. You're always doom scrolling. You always keep your problems to yourself, and you find yourself very emotionally drained and mentally drained, and you are listening to other people's dramas when you yourself can't handle your own problems. So this is what you're gonna do: reduce your screen time. Now I hope I'll show you how to reduce your screen time on your phone. I use a Samsung, but even with my old Android phone, I could be able to reduce my screen time. And we're going to also be reducing mine, because mine is 3 hours and I can't stay 3 hours on TikTok, which is not healthy for me. So we're going to be reducing my screen time as I show you how to reduce your screen time on. Yeah, on this video. Number two, meditate. Meditation is so underrated, but meditation is just you and your brain not talking. The first minutes you'll feel like a lot of noise, right? You have, remember this TikTok, remember that TikTok, remember what that girl said, what my boyfriend said, what my girlfriend said, what my mom said, what my dad said. Your brain is running, and it's totally okay, it's totally normal. Okay, it's okay. But with that silence, by the end of like your meditation section, I really like 10 minutes, you'll feel a form of rest, comfort. Your body feels, how do I put it, very open, yeah, very at rest. Okay, so babes, It's totally okay to do that meditation, and you don't even need to do it every day. You can do it like 3 times a week, just 3 times a week, okay? Because maybe you don't have the time for like always doing meditation, but trust me, when you do it, you'll be addicted. 10 minutes, only 10 minutes, that's all I ask. 10 minutes. Number 2, journaling, or specifically brain dumping. Journaling, there's structured journaling and there's brain dumping. Brain dumping itself is therapy, okay? That's what someone told me. You can just brain dump all your worst thoughts. Now, if you don't trust a notebook, you have a laptop. Go make a Microsoft Word panel and lock it and brain dump everything, your worst fears, I have a PDF on my laptop, not PDF, a Word, and it's called Silent Confessions. This is where I just brain dump all my insecurities, all my thoughts, all everything. I'm not perfect and I have terrible thoughts, so like I'll just write it down, all of them. If they are very toxic, write them down. Write them, because maybe that part of you where you can't forgive, that you're not a good person, you're not perfect. Well, here I've given a solution. Silent confessions. Write it down. If you have a journal and you live alone and you're sure, 100% sure someone is not gonna read it, write it. But I'll advise the laptop, because you can put a lock and no one is gonna open it. Yeah. Another thing is emotional rest. Now this one is actually all about boundaries, all about saying no, and being around people who don't drain you. And it's easier said than done, especially if you live with people who are always pissing you off and you want to, like, you know and this is where I'll give you this: learn the law of detachment. I think I'll just make a whole video about it. Learn the art of detachment, because if you detach yourself from these people and their drama, life gets so much easier, okay? So if you really liked what I've told you and you have anything more, drop it down. But one thing I want to tell you: rest is not a reward for finishing everything. Rest is something your body needs and requires you to do, because babes, if you don't take a rest, you won't be able to do anything. Now, something I will advise you to do is make a ritual, a Sunday ritual, okay? Maybe it starts at 12, maybe after church, if you go to church. If you don't, well, tuko wengi. But if you do after church, you do. And if you can't do it on Sunday, it's okay. Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, any day that is your free day, make a ritual, rest day ritual, okay? Now, on rest day ritual, we are connecting your body. Doing this, you can do everything. Shower, you can watch a cute happy movie, switch off that phone, put down disturb. No one's gonna disturb you. Me personally, I have that culture. On my rest day, my phone is usually off. I only turn it on at night because maybe an assignment was sent or teachers sent an announcement, something like that. And I'm a class representative, so I have to. Yeah. Number 2, when you wake up in the morning, if it's really a must, you look at your WhatsApp or whatever forms of communication you have. That's the only thing you're gonna enter. No TikTok in the morning. The old Android phone I had did help in blocking apps when I want to focus. They had a focus mode, and that focus mode, you will like put it for a period of minutes. So let's say today I'm free from 7 to whatever, right? Or when I press it, certain apps I can't access, and it's really good. I really loved my old Android phone. It was an M-Copper phone, and if you know. And I was like, after finishing paying, they did what they did, and now the phone is unusable. So like, I had to get a new phone. Yay. Anyway, you should always learn to take a rest, take a break. It's okay. No one is gonna fight you for being tired. And if your mom tells you you're lazy, you're there, all the things they tell you because you are tired, Well, as I said, the law of detachment, they, whatever they say don't really matter. They don't. They really don't. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening. I am so happy you really watched this. And if you really liked what I put it out, you should literally like and subscribe, because we're going to be pumping fun content like this that help you be the best version of ourselves. Okay? Yeah. If you love this channel, if you love this content, just subscribe, join the community. Yeah, your big sis, yeah, or little sis, whatever your age is, or whatever you decide I should be, small or big. Yeah, I can only be a sister. Well, you know what to do. Subscribe, wait for the next episode next week, which will be talking about physical glow ups, and we're going to be talking different body types, and I'll really try my best to work on the men section. Yeah, because I don't really know men's body types, but when it comes to women's body types, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're going to be talking about working out, so please stay tuned. Maybe this is the video you needed so that you can know how to freaking lose weight. I just said it. I said it. Anyway, I love you all so much. Like so much. Okay. I love the fact you're listening, the fact that you're watching, the fact that you are here. Okay. So yeah. Bye. Hope you have a lovely week. And let's meet next week as we talk about physical glow up if you're working on it, if you're trying to lose it. Yeah, so bye. Just